This is crazy piece of work. Go over something. You gotta come in. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Real Her Podcast, where we keep it real, raw, and unfiltered, also pretty and a little bit petty. I'm your host, Miki, and today's episode is powerful. It's emotional and it's real. We're talking about surviving trauma and what the healing process truly look like. This is not just a conversation. This is somebody testimony. And today, our very own co-host is stepping into the spotlight. Y'all, we have Teke, Takara Harvey, not just a host, but as a survivor. Let's get it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Real Her Podcast.
All right. Everybody say hello to Takara. Hey, Teke. All right, Teke. Today, we want to hear you, not just the co-host, but the woman behind the strength. Can you tell everyone who you are beyond the mic?
I'm a mother. I'm a child of God. I'm a walking testimony.
Okay. When you hear the word surviving victim, what does that mean to you personally? Come over a little bit.
It means that, the word surviving victim.
Yes.
That means that I'm a survivor and I was a victim to trauma. And by the grace of God, I survived.
Right. Okay, so I heard you, and they also heard you say that you survive a trauma, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you's a surviving victim, right?
Right.
Okay, take us back. Can you take us back? What moment changed your life and put you in this journey that you is in today?
The moment when God was waiting on me to call his name. When me and my baby got shot, I think it was in 2013, something like that. And God was just waiting on me to call his name. And once I got shot in my hip, I felt a chill come over me. And I felt something saying, I felt God saying that you're not going to die. You know, this not it. This is not the end for you. This is not your end of the road. And I was able to get back up. I don't mean to, tell the stories in bits and pieces, but we're going to get to what transpired, for the reason and why. So I actually felt the shield come over me. I felt God protect me, and I was able to get up, run, and get my baby.
Okay. So, like you said, we're going to get into it, and that was going to be my next question. It's like, you heard God told you, he wanted you to cry out to him, because that's what God, he want us to cry out to him. He want us to want him to come to him for everything. So can you tell us what happened with you for you to be a survivor victim?
Well, this guy that I was dating, they had some guys that was shooting at him. And where we was under the bridge on Airline. So once the guys started shooting at him, they ran towards him. He ran the opposite way towards me and my baby. So when we got ready to go back towards the other way, they had a barge. And I saw the guy standing there. So I'm like, if I walk up to him, I could have a headshot. If I go around this way, he could come around and hit me. So I just did what I was able to do. Start running up the tracks. So I started running up the tracks, me and my baby, and I got shot. I actually felt somebody shooting at me. So I turned around and saw, I'm like, oh, he really shooting at me, so I really didn't have time to do anything. Only thing I could do is make sure my baby was safe. So I pushed my baby down on the side of the tracks, because if he gunning for me, I can't afford to have her keep running with me enough for her to get, shot. She wound up getting shot anyway. But I threw my baby on the side of the tracks, and I kept on running. It wasn't nothing but the grace of God he must have shot himself in the hand. He got shot in the hand. And I heard him say, ow, and that's when the shooting stopped. So I was able to go get my baby from off the side of the tracks, all while I'm shot up from both of my legs, my stomach, my hip, my butt. I was shot up in buku different areas. But I still was able to walk and go get my baby from off the side of them tracks.
How many times you was shot?
7.
7 times. Wow. And how many times your baby got shot?
Once. She got shot once in the face, and you could see where the bullet went in, but you could see at the back of her neck, you could see the tip of the bullet sitting out the back of her neck. You could pull it. You could actually see it. She was shot in her face.
I can remember that day like it was yesterday, because I was at work and Kiwa called me and she was like, Tamika Teke just been shot. They say her and her baby, she been shot. They say she got shot up real bad and all that. And I'm like, wait, what? I just didn't understand that for the life of me. And I was like, what you mean? And she was like, we just come on, she it's bad. So I had told Lorraine, I said, I have to go. And she didn't want me to go. And I said, girl, my best friend and her child been shot. I got to go. And I left right on out there, and I came up there. And, like, it was just crazy. I was so mad about that situation. So mad. I was like, oh, Lord, we got to go kill somebody. I'm just saying, we don't condone.
Yeah, we don't condone
violence,
y'all.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some emotions you were dealing with right after that?
Depression. I dealt with paranoia, loud noises. I hated to hear loud noises because it always bring me back to the day of the shooting. Any loud noise, any pop shooting, anything I hear, it bring me back to that day of the shooting. It's very traumatic. I mean, it was very stressful. I lost a lot of weight. I also did a lot of walking because I know that walking heals. So I also did a lot of walking. I had staples from here all the way down, over 100 and some staples in my stomach, and I was able to go back to work and everything. By the grace of God, they said that I wasn't going to walk. They said that I was going to need years worth of physical therapists. And the doctor came in and asked me, can I walk? And I told him no. He said, if you could walk to the nursing station, I'll let you and your baby go home. We got shot that Wednesday. That Friday, I walked to that nursing station and they discharged me and my baby.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That was a nobody but goal. Nobody. I see. What's up, CLH 4732? Jesus love y'all, and he's coming soon, guys. Make heaven crowded. Oh yeah, most definitely.
Amen.
Most definitely.
Yep.
All right. So, did you feel like people truly understood what you were going through, or did you feel alone?
I felt alone because if a person never been in that predicament before, then they don't know how it feels to be close to death. Anything could have happened. I could have fell down. My daughter could have, not been here anymore, because that year when we got shot, she made number 11. That was that year where all them children was getting killed.
Yeah.
She made number 11, but she the only one that did not die.
Survived.
Yep.
Yeah.
She the only one that survived. And
right.
I look at that, and that keeps me going. That's what kept me going, knowing that we could have been not here anymore. Yeah, and that's what keep me going. That's what kept me going. Yeah. Knowing that we were still able to.
What's up, Mike? What's up? Swipe life. What's up? Okay, so How did the experience affect you mentally and emotionally?
Mentally, I felt like nothing was wrong. And I was still living my life as if nothing happened physically. But emotionally, it kind of was taking a toll on me. But by me staying busy and working, dealing with the kids, the household, different things like that, I was able to stay busy. So I was able to keep my mind off of every time my mind tried to drift into a dark place, I was able to keep my mind from going into a dark place by staying busy.
Okay. So did it change how you trust people or how you see yourself?
Yeah, it changed how I look at people because the things that you think that people wouldn't do, they will do it. And the things that you think don't go on, it goes on.
Goes on, yeah.
So once I learned that, I had a totally different outlook on life. I look at everything different from what I used to look at it as.
You do swipe? He said, I do. And what is four drawers? Oh my gosh. Come on now.
Tutu.
Oh.
He called tutu drawers.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about healing because that part don't get talked about enough today. What was your first step to healing?
Psychiatric help.
Psychiatric help.
It's good to talk to somebody, a social worker, a counselor. It's not good to hold it all in because you may feel like you have it all together and sometimes you don't have it all together. Right. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, you have to talk to someone. You have to. You cannot hold all that in because at the end of the day, it pressure bust pipes and you can explode.
Right.
You know, that's how people have mental breakdowns and different things like that. You have to talk to someone. It's good to see someone talk about it. Right. Get out more, talk about it, tell your story, you know?
Tell your story, yep. Don't hold it in. So that was going to be my next question. So you talked to someone, so you leaned on therapy, faith, family, or was it something else? Like
I leaned on therapy, faith, and family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What helped you regain your strength the most?
My children.
I would say that. I thought you was gonna say that.
Yeah. My children, because I had to keep. I couldn't stay bedbound. I couldn't walk with a walker. I couldn't sit in a wheelchair. I had no time to heal. I had to take care of my children to make sure that they, you know, had everything they need. They was well taken care of. So I didn't have time to heal.
Right.
I didn't have time to grieve. I didn't have time to do none of it. You know.
Wow.
I had to step in mommy mode.
Right.
With staples.
That's crazy because look at you now. Strong, standing, speaking. What does strength mean to you today?
It means I made it. It means that I made it. God gave me the strength that I need to survive, and I survived, and I made it. And I'm glad that I'm here.
Wow, that's deep and that's awesome. That's amazing. How has your story shaped the woman you are now?
At first,
who is DZ69? Good for you, auntie.
Hey. It made me become aware. It woke up a awareness in me that I didn't know that I needed. You know, it showed me who I am as a person. I was able to learn myself again, to know who I am as a person. At first I was mad. Oh, I got shot. I'm going to shoot everybody. You know, I'm just mad. I'm mad with the world. I'm mad. But at the end of the day, still here to tell a story. That's all that matters. But my strength came from God and my children and my family.
That's what's up. Oh, thank you. He said y'all look so fine today.
Thank you.
Sheesh, have a good one. Thank you. You have a good one too. All right. So, has okay. If you could go back, what would you tell your younger self in that moment?
In the moment when I was getting shot,
Yeah.
that stove hot, don't touch it.
Okay. Okay. Like your mama will tell you, or
That's
you'll
right.
tell your grandkids and all that
Don't
stuff.
touch it. It's hot.
That's hot.
Yep.
Okay, you can go ahead. You're gonna get burned. That's a good one. Good answer. Why is it important for survivors to speak out?
Because they don't want to have a mental breakdown holding it all in. And then speaking now, you can help someone that's in maybe the same predicament, or it could be different, but you can help someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Help someone.
Yep. I would say the same thing. Good answer. Okay, what would you say to someone listening right now who's suffering silence? Because let me say this here. When I seen you again and we reconnect again, I always be like, I always was saying, I've been told it to you, like, you so quiet now. Like, you don't talk, you don't say nothing. Even when we go out to the club, you just look and you just don't say nothing. And that's how I can tell, like, you was holding a lot on you and a lot on your shoulder and, stuff like that. And that's why when we do our podcast, when I let you talk, you don't know this, I let you go first, I let you talk and all that, so you can express yourself, so you could get back into the movement and all that stuff. So what would you tell someone that's listening right now who's suffering silence?
You got to speak up. You have to. It may be something that's stopping you from speaking up, but you have to have a voice, and your voice needs to be heard. You have to speak up. Cannot hold it in. That's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your emotions. It's just not good at all. Talk to someone. Talk to the pastor. Talk to family. Talk to friends. If you feel like you can't reach any of them, seek professional help. There's always someone there to listen. Always keep a shoulder to lean on, because you will need it.
Right. All right. So, and for the people on the outside, how can we better support someone going through this here? That's y'all question to y'all. So whenever y'all hear this and see this here, y'all answer that. But for me, how can we better support someone going through this here? Always be there for them. Yeah. Always be that ear for them to, for always listen to them. Because it just takes something so small as just being that ear. Listening, or whatever.
Listening could save a life.
Yeah.
Listening, that listening ear will save a life.
Right. All right. So, Teke, I want you to finish this sentence for me and for the people. I'm no longer just a victim. I am
a survivor.
My girl is a survivor. Right. You heard me? She's a strong black woman. She's a survivor. Yes. See, this right here is why we do this podcast. Real story, real healing, real women's. Teke, thank you so much for your strength, your honesty, your courage. Before we go, tell the people where they can follow you, support you, and also, tell them where they can find you.
My Instagram is freebub00, y'all. And YouTube is the Real Her Podcast. You can reach me on any one of those Instagram, YouTube, anyone. Contact me. Contact me if you can't get in touch with me.
Period. With the middle. Clock that with the middle. All right. Okay, so also we putting together a small organization coming y'all way soon.
Stay tuned,
It's
y'all.
beautiful, amazing. It's amazing thing that's called the Real Her Foundation with some strong women that came together as one, as we will call sisterhood. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and share this episode.
The Real Her Podcast, y'all.
Do you have anything you need to say?
What I want to say is, y'all be a good listener. There is always somebody that need a shoulder to lean on. They have people committing suicide. They have people going to the mental health ward. These people, some people only need a listening ear. Y'all, if y'all could be that listening ear to someone, let them people have a voice. Let them people be heard. Help them, because all it takes is a shoulder. That's it.
That's right. We out. No.